Hey guys, I'm getting this video started this morning because I'm about to fix me some breakfast. I'm just gonna do some bacon, I think. I kind of want it, but I don't really want to do it because, I mean, it's so clean. It's just so clean. And you know what bacon does? The kitchen is so clean except for where that I did my coffee this morning. I used the last of my creamer. Well, the dishes are not clean that are in the dishwasher, but they're not clean because there wasn't enough to run last night. But yeah, I was like, well, I could eat some bacon. I could show them how I do those waffles, how easy they are. They're just like an Eggo. And maybe eat a banana. But I don't want to make a mess of the kitchen. I could do it in the air fryer. I don't think I've ever done bacon in the air fryer. I've seen a lot of people do it. Have y'all ever done it? I don't know what to do. I just need some sort of protein, you know? But yeah, I'm getting the day started. I'm getting Julie Marie probably in an hour or two, hour and a half, something like that. I'm not exactly sure. A little later. And then I'll have her most of the day, from what I understand, because they have to go to Birmingham, which means they're doing the 8-hour trip, because it's 4 hours there, 4 hours home. Around 4 hours, according to traffic. Traffic up there can get pretty rough. Hello, Noah. What are you doing awake? Not being awake? That's what you're doing awake? Why don't you eat some of your waffles? If you want them. Yeah. What are you fixing to make? A peanut butter sandwich? Well, you can make you a peanut butter sandwich with a peanut butter waffle. Here's your waffles. I am curious if I messed up by not putting them in the, with the wax paper. I'm trying not to have you on camera, so there you go walking behind me. He doesn't really like to be on camera. You gotta put them in the microwave, in the toaster. Or how are you doing it?
Toaster, yes.
I mean, how do you want to do it? I'm gonna put the camera down, I'll be right back. Okay, so he did get them to come apart, pretty easily. Would you say it's pretty easily?
Yeah.
With the, without the wax paper. So I'm probably not going to use wax paper anymore. Okay, so I decided I'm going to do it the less messy way. So I'm going to put me some bacon in the air fryer. Noah doesn't want any bacon, so I'm not going to do any for him. There's little pieces falling out. I don't want those little pieces in there because they'll fall through to the bottom. But I have seen people do this, but I don't remember ever doing it myself. There's a lot of things that I haven't done in the air fryer that I've seen other people do. But anyway, I was talking about my day, and then Noah came in and surprised me because I didn't know he was even up. Julie Marie's coming, and we're having spaghetti for supper. So, it's just a simple meal tonight. But I've been kind of thinking that I don't know if I want regular old spaghetti. I've been thinking about doing like a baked spaghetti, but I don't know. It's just according to how I feel once that they come and get. It's according to how long she's here too, because a baked spaghetti would take longer than regular spaghetti, and I have to think about the fact that, you know, Jeff has to go to work tonight. So we'll see. So I got my bacon in here, and I'm going to put it in the air fryer. I don't know how long to even do it for. Let me wash my hands. Yep, you put it in your mouth, because that's what you... Don't put it in the sink. Put it in the dishwasher. I know you're not used to the dishwasher having dirty dishes in the morning, but it does today. Because It wasn't enough. Alright, I'm gonna put it in there. Like I said, I don't know how long you're supposed to do it. Does it have a baking setting? Let's look and see if it does. Does it have a baking setting, Noah? You use this more than I do. Is that a baking setting? No, that's not baking. I'm gonna do it for like
Good enough.
10 minutes and see. What, baby?
A good enough setting.
A good enough setting? It needs to be on a good enough setting that the bacon gets done. Did you not sleep good? What?
No.
You didn't sleep good? Why? Is something going on?
No.
You just didn't sleep? Was it the dogs? Oh. Alright, so I got that in there. And he's doing his peanut butter waffles. I'll show you all what they look like. Which ones are... These are not cooked yet, right? He's got them all on his plate because it doesn't bother him. It would bother me. He's still got some in the toaster. He likes peanut butter a lot. He eats a lot of peanut butter. But anyway, these two are not heated. These two are. So, they look the same, but they're just really simple. You just throw them in the toaster. And throw them out of the toaster because they're hot. These ones that were round, the big ones, they don't do as good in the toaster as the others do. You can do your peanut butter. But yeah, these ones that, the big round ones, they don't do like others. They don't, like in the toaster, they don't do as good. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. Well, actually, if they, see, he made a peanut butter waffle sandwich. If they are full, like the full thing, they do a little bit better, but those were not the full thing. I think I should have put extra liquid in my batter because of the chia seeds and stuff. So that was my mistake, which I don't have any more of that pancake mix anymore anyways. I said anymore twice. But yeah, he's gonna have peanut butter waffle, peanut butter sandwiches. Let me know what you think about it. Tastes like a peanut butter. He's smiling, so I guess that's good. But yeah, he doesn't like to be on camera much, so I'm not going to film him. I mean, he'll be in the background or something walking by. He doesn't care about that. But anyway, I'm going to fix my breakfast. I don't know if I want apple or orange, or if I want fruit at all. I usually eat fruit every morning. Oh, also, I know on the day that I made those waffles, I said that I was going to put the strawberries up. I totally forgot. I didn't do it. So last night, I went ahead and washed them and cut them up, and I flash froze them. And now they're just like individual little things. And there weren't as many bad ones as I thought. But those strawberries, whenever we got them, they just weren't as good as normal, which is not, I mean, our strawberry plants have teeny tiny little strawberries. In fact, Noah and I, for the first time, what was it, a week or two ago? Anyway, a week or so ago, I don't remember how long ago, we had our first strawberries off of our strawberry plant. There was 2 on it, and he got one and I got one. And they were good, but he was saying, what'd you say, are they going to get bigger? Because they're so tiny. But yeah, I don't know if it's strawberry season or not, but those strawberries were not as sweet. And you know, I told y'all before that Jeff's sister had gotten me to eating sugar on my strawberries back when I was like 17 years old. And I had done that for years, but I quit doing it because I don't need that extra sugar, and strawberries don't need that. Well, those strawberries might need that because they were very tart. They weren't very much like strawberry. But anyway, I'm going to cook this up I might show you after I get done with it, but I'm gonna do this, and I'll let y'all know if I like the air fryer for baking. I figured, since, you know, I had your attention and everything, that I would go ahead and fill up my little vinegar jar, or bottle, it's a bottle, that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. I washed it. Oh, that's a flaw in the glass. Oh well, I don't care about flaws. We all got them. But I thought I would do that. And now I have done bacon. I know this is a total different subject. In the oven, and I really like that. But anyway, this is a little silicone funnel. I know y'all have seen it before if you've been around. I use it a lot whenever I do spices and stuff. Let me shake this again a little bit because I would want a little bit of the mother in that. Which, y'all, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, this was purchased before the change, I believe, because this is like the old kind. It's not the same. It's very diluted. It does not look the same, and I won't be buying it anymore because they even said that they changed it. Who bought it now? The ones who bought it, they changed it, and I don't want diluted apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has health benefits that you're taking away if you change the formula. That's my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong, but the Bragg brand that has been around since before my granny was born is now not the same. So anyways, there's that. So I have it over here whenever I need it to make things. Shake gently before using. Whoops, I might have shaken it a little bit too much. But anyways, I'm gonna go put this away. But I used to get it at Sam's in the big gallon because that's the best way for us to buy it. And unless they go back to their old formula, I won't be getting this kind anymore. I mean, it may taste just as good and all that, but I have heard other people say, that's what brought my attention to it, is other people were saying that it's not the same. Several very reputable people, but I can't remember who right now. But anyway, I trust them, and you could see the difference, and I was like, wow, okay. And then whenever I went into the store, at different stores I looked, and it's much lighter in color than what it is in this. It's like half the darkness, and I think that has something to do with the benefits of it too myself. And the mother, it looked non-existent in the jars, so, or bottles, whatever. Whenever something is glass, I call it a jar a lot of times, unless it's like this. But if it's plastic, I call it a bottle. I don't know why I do that. The first baby bottles I ever saw were glass. Anyway, I am in this weird mood, I guess, today of thinking about things. And what is that? Something on the counter. I guess I just got this on it. But anyways, I'm gonna clean up my counter and I'm gonna check my bacon and I'll be back. Okay, so the bacon looks good. Looks really nice. That may be my new thing, which I don't know. If it's just for me, I might do it. I wouldn't do it for all three of us because that would be, oh, maybe I need to put it in for a couple more minutes. It's not as crispy as I like. I like my bacon crispy but not burnt, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do it for like 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know. Anyways, Noah couldn't eat all of his. He made like the one waffle, or was it 2? I think it was 2 of the bigger ones that are not the full big one. And with the peanut butter, he ate those, but he couldn't eat this one, so he already brought it back and put it in the refrigerator. He'll have it for a snack later. I kind of thought he wouldn't be able to do it, but then again, I don't know. I don't think he takes into account that I do add protein, which I don't know if that makes a difference. but he just couldn't eat it all, which is fine. I don't know. But my waffles are in the pop-up toaster. We don't have any other toaster. I don't know why I said pop-up toaster. I'm using the little tripod, so now you're far away from me instead of in my face. Anyways, I've got 2 waffles in there, and I've got the bacon. I don't know if they're doing or not. I just heard them pop up. Oop, a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. Because I like them to get a little bit crispy. I guess I like everything a little bit crispy. I hear the bacon. It's only been in there a minute, but I hear it, you know, crispying. I'm in a weird mood today. It's not a bad one, so it's good. Can I have a fork, please? Thank you. Sometimes this thing doesn't want to give me a fork. But yeah, I'll show y'all my food. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just walking around talking. I don't really know. I'm not going to have a lot to record today because of having the baby and supper super easy. So I thought, well, I'll pick up the camera and share breakfast with them. I don't share breakfast that often. I'll share my breakfast with them. I don't usually eat breakfast like I should. But I have to now because I'm going to be starting my new medication twice a day. I'm supposed to start it today on Wednesday. I'm supposed to start it and then 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And you have to eat whenever you take it. Or you take it and then you eat right after. But I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow to start doing that because it can have adverse effects. And I don't think it would, but I don't want to take a chance with the baby going to be here. So I'm just going to wait until tomorrow to do it. I have not had any side effects yet other than a little bit of heartburn, and I don't know if that was because I ate spicy food or just because of the medicine. It could have been either one. So, I don't know. But I'll show you my food whenever it comes out of the machines. All the machines. I almost overdid it with both the things. That little bit of extra time. I don't eat much syrup on my waffles or pancakes or anything, actually. I don't eat much because I don't know, I don't want it over sweet. And I used to, instead of putting it on like that, I would put it in a little bowl and dip it. That's what I used to do. I stopped doing that. I don't know why I stopped doing that. I don't know if there'll be enough bacon grease in here to keep. Well, there's a little bit. I'll come get it out later. But anyway, there's my breakfast. It was super easy. Okay, so Julie Marie just left. And I'm about to get the meatballs in the oven. I've got my oven preheating. I'm not going to worry about it finishing preheating. These I made, but I did not, I didn't cook them. Sometimes I go ahead and pre-cook the meatballs whenever I make these. Sometimes I don't. But these I didn't, I just flash froze them and did them like this. And I'm just going to cook them up. And then I will cook the noodles and I'll put the meatballs and the sauce together. And we'll just have spaghetti. And I think, because I think I have some fettuccine that's already open, I think I'll use that tonight. But I'm not sure. But I'm just going to put these in the oven and let them cook. I do have, well, I didn't realize this was still in there. It's not, completely, whenever Jeff actually did my cast iron last night, he washed it. I didn't know he was going to. I just asked him to get rid of the oil, and he washed that too. But anyways, and the pan that I just put the meatballs on still had water on it where I washed it last night. So anyways, because I have not put these dishes away. The dishes in the dishwasher are still dirty because it's still not full. I don't know where I was going though. Whenever I make these meatballs and freeze them, I don't always cook them. I say that part. I have a video. That's what I was talking about. I have a video where I made meatballs, a couple of them actually, and to freeze for later use for making spaghetti and meatballs. So anyway, I'm gonna clean up this water and everything, and I'll be back. I'll probably just show y'all here. Let me look at y'all a little bit. I'll probably just show y'all dinner because all I'm doing is opening up a jar of sauce, cooking the meatballs and the noodles. That's all I'm doing. This video will be shorter because I had Julie Marie. It's now almost 6 o'clock. She got here at like 10 this morning. That's why I decided I would record breakfast with y'all a little bit, so y'all have a little bit this morning or today. So yeah, this video will be shorter, but I'll show y'all what supper looks like once it's done. The news for today for Julie Marie, not Julie Marie, oh my goodness, for Daisy Faye, for Judy, it's not good. The baby has more fluid around her heart and her abdomen, and it's not good. They don't know if she'll get big enough by the time that they don't know if she's going to be big enough by the time she needs to be delivered to even do anything, because if she's not a certain size, they can't do anything. They can't do a pacemaker. So y'all be praying for her. Be praying for Judy and David, and they need a miracle right now. So anyway, I'll be back at supper. I really don't know how else to tell y'all that other than that, but I'll be back at supper and show y'all that anyway. So I'll be back. Okay, so no, you're not in the wrong video. This is still me. It's still the same day. And yes, I'm messing with beans. I am getting some beans ready for our chili tomorrow. I should have already taken care of this, but I didn't. I'm going through Great Northern beans right now to pick out any ugly ones and make sure there's no rocks or anything. But I've got a cup of black beans in here, and I'm going to rinse them really well. And I've got a cup of Great Northern beans that I'm putting in. I was going to do kidney beans. I did not soak them. I don't have time to do that before I want to put this in the crock pot in the morning. So, well, I could do it, but I'm not going to. And it's fine. So what I'm going to do is get these cooked up in my little Instant Pot, and let them cool off, and then put them in the refrigerator for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to rinse them real quick, and then I'm just going to put them both in there. They're about the same size, and I don't think it'll be a problem for them to be cooked together. And also, they're going to be put in the crock pot in the morning with everything else. I don't have any canned beans. I need to can some black beans and kidney beans and stuff, but I don't have any canned ones. Y'all know that, you know, I said I was going to stop buying those because it's just cheaper to get the dried ones. And I can also control what goes in them better, and I can season them the way I want, which I'm not seasoning these today because they'll be seasoned tomorrow whenever I put them in with the chili. So I'm going to put water in, and I'm just going to use the bean chili setting and let these cook up for tomorrow's supper. And what we're going to do is the 2 patties of ground beef we had left, the hamburgers, I'm going to take those and I'm going to chop them up really small. I mean, not terribly small, but small enough. And I'm going to put those 2 in the chili instead of cooking more ground beef. I'm just going to put that in there and call it good. Because I just don't see any point in me pulling out more ground beef. And I know that's not as much ground beef as I normally put in for my chili, but it'll be fine. Alright, so that's just gonna go, and I'll have my beans ready for tomorrow. I don't normally, like, this is the first time I'm doing this. I don't normally do it. And also, there wasn't enough of the linguine in this one, so I did pull out the other one, and I will just use both of them. My water's not quite there yet. But, this is not what I normally do when I do chili. I usually have dried beans. I usually have beans, canned beans. So, I've got to get used to doing this. Or I've got to can my own, which I can do now, but I just haven't taken the time to do it. I don't really know what I'm saying, kind of, right now. I'm still trying to process what Judy and David told me. And it's hard to process. I don't want anything to happen to their baby. And we don't know what's going to happen. You know, we're just going to pray that God will intervene and the fluid will go away from her abdomen and heart, that it will get better, and let her stay in there as long as she needs to get to the size she needs to get to be born. And that's all we can do, is pray for her. We can't do anything else. But it is very unsettling, and I just can't imagine how they feel. I can't imagine what's going through their minds right now with everything that they went through with Julie Marie. And the thing is, what happened with Julie Marie, neither one of the situations are their fault. It's nobody's fault. The thing with Julie Marie, I still have my thoughts, but it's not the parents' fault, you know. It's nothing they did. And it's just very unsettling is the only word I can come up with. But I will show y'all dinner once it's done. And I just wanted to show y'all what I was doing with the beans. And in the morning, I'm going to record me putting the chili together, because that'll be our dinner. Today's day number 81 of the Eat at Home Challenge. So that means it's day number 81 of 2023. I don't know how much longer we're going to do this. I was talking to Jeff about it last night. He said he's been wanting some seafood. I can't do seafood like what he wants. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see how far it goes. But yeah, we'll see. But anyway, I'll be back to show y'all our dinner, even if I don't do anything else. That's probably all I'm going to do today, y'all. Honestly, it's probably it, because it's already like 6:30. So I got to go get the noodles in the pot though, and I'll be back. Okay, so here's the sauce. I put it in the wok because it has a habit of like splattering out. It didn't splatter this time, or at least not much if it did. And I used some of those buns for garlic bread and just made like cheesy garlic bread. And there's the linguine, and we've got some of the Johnny's garlic spread, and then some Parmesan cheese, and then we have shredded Parmesan over here. So that's what we have for supper tonight. Okay, supper was good. The beans are in bowls to cool off. I went ahead and cut up that ground beef, the 2 patties. It actually is a little bit more than I thought it was going to be, which is fine. It's probably about a half a pound because they were a little more than quarter pound each. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we got lots of beans, and I'm putting chili beans in there too. The dishwasher's going with the things that can be put in there. I have some dishes to hand wash. I'm gonna wait a little while to do that because I just don't want to do it right now. That's the truth. I just don't feel like it. It's just like 3 things. No, 4. So it's not a big deal. If I leave them all night, it's not a big deal to me today. It's just not. I'm going to put those beans in the refrigerator after they cool off. But for now, that is all I have. I have a little bit of tea left from supper. I only drink tea once a day, and that's with supper. Hello, Daisy. Why are you staring at me like that? She just give me the eyeball. But anyway, Jeff has supper has spaghetti for tonight for work. We also have some more left that Noah can have whatever he wants. And there was a little bit of sauce left, just the sauce that I took and put it in the freezer. I put it in a little freezer bag and I'm freezing it because that's what I do so I don't waste. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that no, I can't say it's different because none of them are the same. I know it wasn't me cooking supper, but I did kind of cook a meal with y'all, and I did, you know, show you how that the waffles are after they're heated up. They were better, mine anyway, were better whenever I had it today than the first day, or maybe the first day I just wasn't really hungry. I don't know. And y'all saw what little bit of syrup I put on them. I don't put much at all, but they were good. So thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway. You might like something I do later. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.